A little bit of drake roots and screaming leaf and the concoction is almost complete. The smell is so euphoric. Oh, hey, sweetie. You got Mommy what she asked for? Thank you so much. You're such a darling. I hope me wanting you to stay here isn't harming you with your goal of wanting to be the best witch. That is true. I can just teleport this hut to whatever location you want, although it is quite costly and expensive. You will find the regents? Aw, you really want to be with your mommy dummy witch while you're also pursuing your studies? Makes me so proud to see you growing into such an ambitious young woman. Reminds me of my daughter. Stop treating you like a child. I thought you wanted a mommy dummy girlfriend. And plus, I'm not looking down on you. You do want to be mommy's little girl, don't you? And Mommy just loves praising her good little girl so much. See? You can't seem to get upset by that. I know that I'm not patronizing you. I mean, I am your teacher still, and I enjoy teaching you everything that I know. All spells, wisdoms, botanist, potions, and then seeing you put your own little twist onto it. It just makes me so happy. I hope looking through my garden wasn't much trouble for you either. Were the mandrakes being a little stubborn with you? Well, like I always say, just give it a little whack and they'll shut up. Again, thank you so much for helping Mommy with her little concoction. Yes, I usually stay in this village just to help the town folks out, you know? Even though they did kind of shun me for being a witch and my background, they still seek my medicinal herbs and healing magics. Why? Well, I know you don't know much of my past besides me being a healing witch. I wanted to do something with my life, and helping people seemed like was my calling. So I decided to set up my home here and help those in need, even if they are a bit rude or mean to me. I'm used to the discrimination. I deserve better? Oh, aren't you just the sweetest? It's fine. I mean, I have grown tough skin over the years of dealing with these type of people, so it doesn't really bother me as much. More than anything, they're wasting their energy and hatefulness on me, when they could just use that energy on something more productive. Oh, I used to be so petty when I was younger. If younger me was residing here and I dealt with all of their discrimination and bullying, well, you could already know that I will summon an army of frogs to invade the village. But I am not that cruel. I wish to live in peace and help those who seek it. I know it's a bit hard for you and my daughter to see what I see. Even if the person has a huge grudge against me, I cannot neglect anyone who is wounded. I have a kind heart. Oh, you're so sweet. Saying that to someone that has a very harsh past. but I still do appreciate it from you. Speaking of which, how was that talk with my daughter? She has been avoiding me like the plague ever since she walked in on us. Oh, is that the case? I just thought it might conflict with your guys' friendship. I hope it's not awkward or anything. I just tend to overthink. Last thing I want is to put a strand on my relationship with my daughter. It's probably a bit weird with us dating and her being your stepdaughter and all. Wait, what did my daughter call you? A Oh. Oh. Well. It was still unexpected regardless, especially with her walking in on us. Although it was my fault that I wasn't paying attention to the date when she said she'll be coming home and visit. It's good that you guys talked it out. It was very awkward for me to try to have that conversation with her. How her own mother is dating her rival and all. I do feel quite bad about it. Oh no, I'm not saying that I feel bad about our love for each other, I just never thought about the outcome of us being together and how awkward that would be with my daughter and us. Is that so? Well, I do want to take into consideration of my daughter's feeling when it comes to this. I know she is very passionate when it comes to witchcraft, and having a rival does motivates her a lot so she doesn't stray. Although, me dating and screwing her rival? I feel like an awful mother to her. Really? So you talked to her about everything? What did she say? Exactly about our relationship. Is that so? She wished for her mother's happiness. Never thought I'll ever hear her honest thoughts. But that does make me very happy that she approves of us. Well, I guess I could have stopped us prior, but I guess during the feeling at the time, it felt wonderful. Being in love and having someone to care for. That's why I couldn't stop falling for you. You make me so happy. Even before I took you under my wing and taught you the ways of witchery and witchcraft, you were an amazing friend to me and still are. Especially with me being a hermit. I'm sure you've seen the discrimination that most people have for witches, or well, magic users in general. It's quite harsh. Many seek my healing hand, but will berate me at the same time. Quite tiresome. I'm sure on your journey to see the world and learn has been bothersome. Has it not? Is that so? Maybe I should go on and travel with you more. I do feel like I am stuck in my old ways in the past. Maybe people have changed. Or at least, I had to get away from this area with all these people discriminating against me. It would help the soul with a new change of scenery. I always wanted to go to the beach. Then let's go together. Just you and me, on a romantic stroll. Just two lesbian witches enjoying their time in each other's company. Ooh, it just sounds so pleasant. Anywhere you go, I want to be with you. Mommy wants to be with you. No matter where you go, Mommy wants to support you and be there when you need it. I love you so much. What were we talking about again? Oh, right. Me feeling guilty about dating my daughter's rival. I know you told me that she's okay with it, but I still need to talk to her about it. It's been quite difficult with her avoiding me, and I do want to talk to her about it. I honestly thought she hated me, and I do have a horrible habit of overthinking. You're right. I should reach out to her and try to talk this out as a family. I don't want this to end a way that ripped our family apart again. Oh, yeah. You never really knew much about our situation way before, have you? I was once a married woman before my husband decided to betray my trust. Things were hard at the time when I raised my daughter by myself. I made sure she never had to deal with any adult issues to come and pop up. Especially our separation and her wondering why her daddy left us. I still remember her small hands at the time, holding onto mine as we tried to survive. I tried to hide a lot of things from her. The ugly side of the world and unsavory things I've done in order for us to live. But she was always a very smart and witty girl. She knew and wanted to help her dear mommy out. I always thought I failed at being a mother, but hearing that she wants my happiness and doesn't want to burden me any longer, it just sounds so bittersweet to me. Yeah, before she goes on another 5-year journey, I would love to sit down and talk to her again, as a family. You know, you and my daughter are rather close. Is that so? You're going to have to tell me more about that secret crush you have on me. Again, thank you for being by my side and comforting me. Usually I'm the one that comforts other. Although I don't mind the role being reversed. Mommy appreciates you so dearly. Well, when Mommy found out that you wanted to be your mommy girlfriend, I was taken aback, but I welcome it. My daughter thinks she's too old for this. Having an overprotective and over-affectionate mother is too much for her. So I don't mind being your mommy, my good girl. Mommy has so much affection that she would love to provide and give to you. What's the matter? Your breath is getting heavy and your face looks flush. Mommy barely teased you and you're already a mess. Sweaty. Your neck is so delicious, leaving it open for Mommy to attack with kisses. What's that? Mommy can barely hear you. Speak up. I won't know unless you tell Mommy. Oh, sweetie, I crave for you too. I crave for you way too much, to the point where I fear it might be an addiction. Can you guys get a room? What? Oh, darling, how long were you there? Long enough to hear you talking about her past. Mom, I really do appreciate everything you've done for me. I really do. But I want you to really take care of yourself for once, okay? I want you to find happiness and stop neglecting yourself. Even if it means falling in love with my rival. So, you really don't mind then? Well, duh, Mom. You sacrificed so much for me. So it's normal for your own kid wanting their own mom to have her own life, or else I'll feel guilty. And you. Sure, it was nice that we get to hop off of each other and help improve one another, but you better not slack off just because you're diddling my mom. If I find out that you're neglecting your studies because of your new relationship, I'm dropping you as my rival. Okay? It's on. Oh, it's nice to see you both are getting along. And don't worry, dear. I'll make sure that she don't slack off and continues her study as a witch. You have my word. Good. I'll be sure to write home more too. Mom, I'll be sure to drop by more to visit too. And I don't mind you sharing your recipe of your meat pie. When I was off on my journey, I really miss your cooking a lot. Oh, sweetie. Stay for the night. I can make you all kinds of food and give you my whole recipe book, even if you need it. And when you do go off on your journey, I can't wait to see you again and hear about your journey and your growth. Yeah, I would like to do that, but this is kind of awkward, so I just want to, leave some word before I go. Mom, you can just message me whenever you guys are done. I'm leaving early. I'll see you guys soon. Bye. Oh, I swear that girl's always in a rush. But then again, she is very ambitious, and I am so proud of her. She's such a good daughter. I do think I raised her well. She's so independent and so free-willed. Even have that fireness that her mother once had. When you live for a long time, you kind of just mellowed out. You think I've never aged since the last 20 years we've known each other? Oh, aren't you just the sweetest? Well, going back to where we were, I know we're just two women, but I would love to start a family with you. With magic, we can make it possible. I know the perfect spell to arrange that. And if you don't want to carry the child, I will. Mommy will carry our child for the both of us. And I'm sure my daughter wouldn't mind another sibling. Oh, Mommy will make sure that her good girl gets the loving that she deserves so much. Mommy will be sure to spoil you in lots of love. But besides that, I do have to make sure I keep my promise with my daughter and make sure you don't slack off. And you do have an advantage over her too. Having a great witch like me teaching you and traveling with me. Oh, and if you do slack off, your mommy witch has other ways to punish you. Oh? What if you do it on purpose? Oh my, what a naughty girl. Who knew that you were such a closeted pervert? Oh, well, Mommy has a lot of surprise up her sleeve. And she will make sure that her good little girl becomes the best witch there is. Feeling your breath against my skin. It's making me feel so heated. Come, let's go to my chambers. I'm sure you've been needing some good mommy loving. And mommy wants her good girl to feel in ecstasy. And I could teach you some magic in the bedroom as well. Well, you're just gonna have to see. Come on. I'll be waiting for you, sweetie. Mommy wants you so badly.